Steal like an artist, not like a thief. All right, this is an idea for how to get a large audience quickly using your face so you become famous, internet famous, whatever you want to call it, social media famous, famous on TikTok and Instagram. This can probably work on Twitter too. Actually, I think it could definitely work on Twitter and it could work on LinkedIn. Oh, this is kind of a cool idea. The problem is I'm not 100% certain how you would monetize this, aside from you could monetize it with merch. And I also know somebody, he makes $20,000 a month completely passively, does no work. And it's very similar, actually. He puts up interesting videos on YouTube Shorts, gets like 500,000 views per video. And YouTube Shorts, the videos are under a minute. That's the nature of YouTube Shorts, have to be under a minute, unlike TikTok or Instagram Reels. And then he has an agency where he makes videos for people, videos for companies, largely animated videos, but also with people in them, because he green screens himself into animated videos where he talks about very interesting things. And this is actually kind of the idea for this episode, the idea that I had when I stumbled across this YouTube channel. And I said, this is an easy way to steal like an artist. I'm literally going to do this with some of the episodes on this YouTube channel. Somebody could do it with all of the videos on this YouTube channel. And that's what I want to share on episode 300. What are we on? 309 of The Edward Show. 309 episodes. So that's what I'm sharing with you today. All right, let's jump into it. The YouTube channel is called Today I Found Out. At Today I Found Out on YouTube. It has 3.15 million subscribers. And if I had more time, I'm not going to lie, I would just binge all of the most popular videos on this channel because every video is very interesting. I think I made a podcast about the remarkable story of Post-it notes, and I got that from this YouTube channel. Not everything on the YouTube channel is business. The Post-it notes one was business, so not everything is business. Not everything is relevant to me, but everything is interesting. For me, I'm even going to take that Post-it note video. That one's going to take me more time to make a good script for it, but I'm going to turn that into a video for TikTok and Instagram, and I'm sure it will go viral. And that's actually where this idea came from. So this is the idea. Very simple. You go to the YouTube channel, you click on popular, and then you take all the most popular videos. And you could do this entirely by yourself, or you can outsource a lot of it, like almost all of it. All right, during the edit, I realized I forgot to share what this guy I know does. So this is what he does. So as I said, he makes these green screen videos where he talks about interesting things. Companies contact him to make videos for them, or individuals contact him to make videos for them. He has sales reps, he has account managers, and he has video editors, and he does no work because everyone else does everything. He doesn't talk to clients. He doesn't do sales calls. He just automated everything, outsourced everything. And he does nothing. He sits around all day in Manhattan and plays the guitar and just gets $20,000 a month. And that is what he does. That's his life. He appears in videos. He makes videos. He does it for fun. And that's his funnel is he makes the videos and then it brings him the clients. But he doesn't write the script. He doesn't do the editing. He just gets in front of a green screen and reads the script that his team gives him. And that's it. All right, back to the original recording. Okay, so you just go to this YouTube channel. Today I Found Out. You click on popular and you take all the most popular videos and you make them into videos that are under 1 minute. That's it. You put them up on TikTok. You put them up on Instagram Reels. You put them up on YouTube Shorts. Definitely put them up on Snapchat. You can use the automation that I always talked about, reusevideo.com. It comes out on TikTok, then it comes out on Snapchat. My Snapchat is killing it, by the way. Without me doing literally anything. I don't do anything. My videos just come out from TikTok to Snapchat. So cool. I forgot to share how this would work on Twitter and how this would work on LinkedIn. It's very simple. All you do is you take your script for each video and you publish that script as a post on LinkedIn and Twitter. It'll be bite-sized because the script is under 1 minute long. It has a good hook. It has interesting subject matter. It has everything. And so I believe that content would kill on Twitter and LinkedIn, on Threads as well. So those are 3 more channels where you could just reuse this across everything and get so many views and have so many people recognize you. Okay, couldn't leave that out. Back to the original recording. You are stealing like an artist, not like a thief. Stealing like a thief is if you were just ripping this off directly, but you are actually taking these videos, and some of them are quite long. A bunch of them are over 10 minutes. The most popular one is called What Are Those Nasty White Chunks in Your Throat? It has 8.7 million views. That one is 3 minutes and 25 seconds. But then the next one, another 8.7 million views. It's What's Actually Supposed to Happen When You Land on Free Parking. And that video is 8 minutes and 23 seconds. This is how you would do it. You would make everything a short, punchy line, write a script for each of them, focus on having a strong hook, make the videos under a minute if you can, because then they can come out everywhere. And if you want to do this yourself, you can just use Descript. The way that I do it when I put up videos like this is I take images from Google Images, or I make images with Midjourney or DALL-E, and I use those for the graphics for each line. But to make it easier on myself, and also because people find the repetition funny, is if I have like a main character, for example, maybe I'll use one image of that main character. And whenever I mention that main character in the video, I just use the same image over and over and over again. If you watch my video, for example, about the Windows XP wallpaper, the green field, the one that titled Bliss, I think that video is up to 6 million views across everything, maybe more. Microsoft commented on that video, and the photographer who took that, I use the same 2 photos of him throughout the video. And I reuse images a lot in that video to make editing fast and easy. Now, you can also outsource a lot of this. If you want to outsource to a video editor, you can get a video editor who will do 30 videos a month, one a day, for $300 a month. I know that because I have tons of video editors always reaching out to me to edit my videos. So you can do that. You can outsource a script writer. You can write the script yourself. And a lot of the time with these types of videos, with talking videos, it's really how good is it comes down to mostly 2 things. How good is the hook and how interesting is the story? You might not even need an editor. You actually might be able to edit it yourself. There's another guy on TikTok. His name is Frank New. I just had to look him up. His name is Frank New. His videos get around 100,000 per video, 100,000 views per video on TikTok. Sometimes they get 1 million. And he speaks with the same monotone way in each video, just with a close-up of his face in each video. He just released an audiobook, but he doesn't have any graphics in his video. So you don't even need to have very sophisticated video editing. It could just be you telling the story in an engaging way. And as for the subject matter, you're just taking taking their most interesting stories. By the way, this person has a bunch. His name is Simon Whistler, who does Today I Found Out. He has a bunch of YouTube channels. Many more have just tons of interesting stuff, but he makes YouTube channels aside from Today I Found Out, which is general. He has his other ones in different niches, but there's so much good content, and you could just take a lot of this. And it's so crazy. You could tell the same story in different ways too. So this one thing, Today I Found Out, and its sister channels, pretty much an endless well of interesting content. And so if you want to make yourself famous and monetize in some way with a big audience, you can always monetize. And if you're trying to figure out what to do and you have time on your hands and you're interested in social media and you're interested in storytelling, this I think would be a good way to build a big audience. This was something that I said to a close friend of mine. His name is Yuri. I mention him on the podcast all the time. And this was, I think, a few months ago. He's like, why don't you try shooting your videos this way and don't do this and do this instead? And I said to him, Yuri, there's only 2 things that matter with videos where you're talking. This is from my experience. The only 2 things that matter are how good is the hook and how interesting is the subject matter. I've even seen times where my hook was bad, but people now know that I'm going to share interesting stuff. And so they put up with it. And then if the subject matter is great, the video will still go viral, though it's harder at the beginning. So you want to focus on having a good hook, for sure. Want to focus on having a good hook, but it's just the hook and the subject matter. This guy, Frank New, he has 1 million followers on TikTok. He only has 40,000 followers on Instagram, but each of his videos are getting 50,000 to 100,000 views. This one's up to, I'm seeing one 812,000 views. Another is 4 million views. This guy gets a lot of views. This is an endless well of interesting content. If somebody wants to steal like an artist and get famous themselves, I'm pretty sure this is a surefire way to do it. Again, I don't have the monetization completely worked out, though I've seen it from similar people. Let's see what Frank New sells. I'm going to click on his link. So he has an audiobook. It's called Retire by 30 audiobook. It's $20, 33% off. And then he has one-on-one consultations priced at $888 for a 45-minute consultation. So that's the podcast. I wanted to share this. If someone wants to get famous, do this. If you're going to do it, reach out to me. Let me know, and I'll share your progress on the podcast. This is episode 309 of The Edward Show. This is my daily digital marketing podcast. I love sharing organic marketing tricks, organic marketing things that I'm learning, organic marketing stories that I have, and things that I've done. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.